Hi everyone, I am Jack Red. Pretty much this is my video on Otakon 2008, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to for what I gotta say about it. Surprisingly enough, I was managed to get 4 games on the money I was given, plus my credit card, so I'm letting you know near the end of the video, I will also give you my thoughts on part 2 of Angry Video Game Nerd's Batman videos. But, for right now, I'm going to show you the exact games I bought. Starting from the current and working my way backwards. That's right. I played this game in the tournament. Sure, I got my ass kicked in it. But hey, at least I got the round 2 on Mario Kart Wii. So, if you're going to throw that at me, I at least gave it a decent try. The guy was kicking my ass. And, you know, I was trying to find a way to defense. And you know what else? Not a lot of people knew this that were watching. But you couldn't play as the Street Fighter, Star Wars characters. Sorry for mispronouncing that. Well, and the boss characters. So you couldn't play as the Star Wars characters because, first off, they're not from the same universe, and they're very good. And the boss character alone is just as devil, so that's why you couldn't play as them. Sorry for saying Street Fighter in place of Star Wars. I deeply apologize. And I don't want people to get pissed off about this. So, next game I have on my list is one that I know a lot of people probably are like, why did you get this game? But hey, this was the first crossover between Mario and Sonic. And the first game to be on the 2008 Olympic Games. So, it's a pretty decent one for the Wii. So, I have to say that I'm really glad I got that, okay? I don't care if people talk trash saying the game sucks. All I'm gonna say is that I'm a Sonic fan. There's some games of Mario that I do got a lot of respect for, Mario Kart series being one of the biggest ones. Now, I got this one. On the back, as you can see, I got Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and I got Hyper Street Fighter 2 the Anniversary Edition. And I got the Street Fighter 2 movie, the anime one. Okay, the thing I really liked about the Hyper Street Fighter 2 game is that you can play as any version of each character. I noticed by checking at the 5 versions that the World Warrior was not found in there. Then I realized that was just a minor update, you know, nothing too serious, and they thought, oh, let's get rid of that one and keep the ones that were important, people loved it, so that one's out the picture. Now, here is my favorite game of all time. I've been dying to play this. This is the second time I ever owned it, and on the same console. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I love this game. Hell, I bought it, and I'm actually surprised they had it there. And you know what else surprised me? They actually were selling Shifu for the Sega Genesis. I am not kidding. It is there. It was at Otakon, and I was like, and the first thing I said, look at this, that is the worst Sega Genesis game ever. And I'm not kidding. My friend Big C was right next to me when I said it. Okay. It was a pretty nice place. I was in a total of 2 tournaments, and my friend was in a total of 2 tournaments. He was only in 2 round 1s. I was only in 1 round 1 and 1 round 2. So, and I gotta say, I just noticed that I do better in Mario Kart Wii than I do with Mario Kart Double Dash. So, I got to play a lot of games, talk to a lot of people. I didn't get to see a lot of anime like I did the previous 2 years, but at least I got to check out more costumes people were wearing. I wasn't wearing a costume, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I was trying to find the perfect moment to impersonate L, and I never did find that perfect moment, so I apologize for that. Now, my thoughts on part 2 of the Batman thing for the Angry Video Game Nerd is that I knew he was gonna do that game, and believe me, I wasn't kidding. I recognized that game, and I was like, oh god, not that one. And this one is probably the most decent out of all of them. The Sega Genesis one was the most pissing off one because it just throws the difficulty too fast at you. I mean, not like Contra where you got to play through it and then each level gets hard. No, it does that, but it does it to the point where it really starts pissing you off and makes it really impossible. So And the thing about it all is that I might be second to the Angry Video Game Nerd on here, but it doesn't mean that I don't have anything to really present to you. Sure, I can't throw you images. Sure, I can be too original about making funny stuff, going out cussing, all that, but at least I'm letting you know exactly how I feel, telling you the honest truth, making sure the volume's up. When I played Street Fighter 3 First Strike, at first I thought, why is this better than Marvel vs. Capcom 2? And you know, I can see one reason why they did that is because the only hidden character of the whole game requires you to beat the whole game with every character. That right there was a piss-off thing, but it's a challenge to do so I like that. And it was an even more solid fighting game, one-on-one action, and the combos were massive. I have to say I like the combos better in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and the character selection as well. But when it comes down to it, Capcom is known to make great fighting games. You know what else is good when it comes to that? Nintendo. Nako, sorry about that. I had to move my camera, and I do apologize for that. Let's see. I don't believe Kiwami did a lot of that. I know Midway actually did a couple of themselves, and the best one was Mortal Kombat. When it comes down to fighting games, I love fighting games. I love beat 'em ups, puzzle games, racing games. When it comes to racing games, I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's only two series I look into: Mario Kart series and Carmageddon series. I might get into Death Race, so there is a slight possibility. So I recently also noticed the only football game I actually paid attention to, Mutant Football League, where you can basically you can take out someone and cut them in half. You can kill the ref. There's mines on the field. I mean, the game was violent, and that's what I like. It was nuts. It was original. You don't see it in our football game with a mine on the field waiting for someone to run into it. So, you know, I like that. Most of all, I really had to say this from the top of my head that I had a lot of fun there. I was mostly stressed out, on a lot of my emotions and I didn't get to see the whole Master Raid when I was there, but what I do have to say is that I'm glad I brought my ID so I can buy Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I also had to say that it sucks that my wallet, hold on, I'll show you. Well, it's probably in the thing where I had my clothes, but one of the straps basically broke, and as some of you noticed, I put it around my wrist, both of them, to keep it there, or put it in my bag. So yeah, that just sucks. But I did notice that a lot of you guys bought a lot of real weapons as well, so that was pretty decent. I liked a lot of the weapons they actually had there. I'm still trying to come up with something so original on CBUB to get me a grade A. So I'll see you all later and hope you enjoy the video. And the name of this video, as I decided to make it as Video Blog 11. So see yous.